Welcome, time for some art fun. Today I'm playing with pens and TNs, so stick around. I've been getting very into stationery and journaling lately, and I went to my Boulder local stationery store because they had the Travelers Company stamp caravan there, where you can go in. These stamps travel all around the world, and you can stamp your traveler's notebook inserts with all the stamps. So I had a fabulous time using all of these adorable stamps, unique stamps throughout my journal. And then I also, of course, had to buy a couple of inks and this really cool brass ruler that has some icons and some numbers so you can do clean numbering in your journal, like for dates or lists or anything like that. I got the Cloak and Forest. It is a deep teal ink from Ferris Wheel Press. And I also got this scented violet ink from Jacques Herbin, and that is the one that you see on the left there. I'm going to mess it up, but Encre Violetta, probably. And it does, it smells like violets. It's so cool. But these pens in the foreground here are a couple of them, and that shading ink is so beautiful on the right. That's what I really spent this whole last couple of weeks obsessing about. So I ordered 4 amazing pens from Leonardo, and really 3 pens from Leonardo and one that hasn't even come in yet, but I'm just going to show you the 3 that I got. One is this Leonardo Momento Magico in Cosmic Dust. I actually messaged Leonardo on Instagram and asked if I could see the pen bodies that they had left. And I picked this pen body. It has this beautiful teal, shimmering gold, chatoyant rust, deep navy, and brown. It is so beautiful. This is my husband's favorite pen, actually, that I own now. And it's one of my favorites. It has a very unique gold band that has the wings, the Leonardo brand wings on the front, and the signature of Leonardo on the back. I don't have any other Leonardo pens with this sort of cap band, nor have I ever seen a Leonardo with that cap band. It is just the most beautiful material. When I opened this package, I almost started to cry. I was not, having seen a little short and sweet video of it, they just took a quick video of the pen bodies to show me for me to pick. I wasn't ready for how stunning this was going to be in person. That deep turquoise blue, I call this my Moab pen. It really reminds me of some of my absolute favorite trips with my husband to Moab, to all kinds of different places like that, to New Mexico, to any of the sort of red rock based hikes that we've been on around Colorado. It is just the most beautiful pen. It has the sky, it has the clouds, it has the dust, it has the shining, glimmering sand that looks like it has sparkles in it when the sun hits it. I just can't with this pen. It's so beautiful. So this wasn't even the one that I was the most excited about. It was a pen I was very excited about, but not the most excited of all of these that you're going to see. So I was just blown away, and I was like, this is starting off on a very good note if this is how this is all beginning. So then this next pen that I actually got from Pen Venture. And Emmy from Pen Venture sent me this video of it after he aligned it and he had tuned the nib. And he also sent me a video of this beautiful 14 karat gold broad nib writing, and I'm going to insert that here.
And now, after making some adjustment to it, let's give it a try. Let's see how it's writing this broad nib. So we have Leonardo, Cuspid, blue. It's a wet nib. I just dip it in some ink. It's fairly smooth with a hint of a feedback. I don't see no skipping, no hot starts, nothing whatsoever, and the pen looks gorgeous. And I hope you like it, and I look forward to having your feedback once this one is going to reach your location. Have fun with it.
So that's a pretty darn good preview of this pen, but this is the fanciest pen I own. It was on consignment at Pen Venture, so it was on sale, and then I messaged him saying, if he could make me any kind of a deal. I knew he was heading to the Dutch Pen Show, and I didn't want it to get sold there because I'd been watching this pen for months on his channel, and I just love this pen. It's chatoyant. It has this gorgeous, it's called a cuspid pattern. It's like an old-timey knife or dagger from like the BC era. And I cannot get over this color. I love the gold with this bright turquoise. I love the chatoyance. I love all the details, the layers. This pen is made by cutting 10 to 13 layers of resin on the oblique to get that oblique pattern. And it has this gorgeous cap band with this very Grecian or Italian style pattern on it. And I just love how it writes. And I do have number 45 out of 70. It is a very, very fancy pen. And I've been watching it and obsessing over it. And because work has been going so well, I was finally able to get these pens that I've been just drooling over. And this is, I believe, the last one I'm going to be sharing with you. This is the Momento Zero Grande, another Leonardo, of course, in Mother of Pearl. And I actually posted on Pen Swap. I can't. Look how gorgeous. Okay. It literally looks like jewelry. I can't with this pen. Okay. It does come with a bottle of ink. The other one would have too, but again, I got it on consignment, so it didn't have the original box or anything, and this one did. I posted on Reddit Pen Swap saying that exactly what I was looking for, and this guy reached out to me and said that he had it. It was in a fine nib instead of a flex fine, but I saw the picture of this material and I thought I have to jump on this. I wanted the mother of pearl that had the green all the way throughout, and this one really shines. It's almost like absinthe. It just shines so beautifully. I took it out in my backyard to get the sun to hit it, but it has all of this deep green teals. It has this like purpley pink that it shines with, and it has these areas that literally look like pearl, like the white areas shine like pearl does. So I thought I'd give you some writing with all of these pens, and frankly, I've just been doing nothing but writing with these pens. This one is the only one that has this ink window. I did fill it with Sailor Shikiori Yodaki, which is summer bonfire ink, and I just thought that went so well with this beautiful pen body. So this one is the only steel nib of the three that I was sharing today. This one has a broad steel nib. It writes beautifully. This one was not tuned or, anything like that as far as I know before I went out the door. But the idea that I picked this pen and I was able to correspond with Leonardo as a company in Italy directly to pick this exact pen, I can't tell you how amazing it feels to write with these pens and how special I feel that they were like made for me. That's how it feels. And I just love them so much. I'm completely obsessed. I rearranged all of my pens in my storage to make sure that everything had the right place and everything lived in the right case. And I've just truly let myself fall completely down the fountain pen and stationery rabbit hole, and I'm really enjoying it. I know it's kind of art adjacent. I have made art with these pens already. I do like doing line art in my journal and doodles and things like that, but mostly I write with them, and I've loved looking at them while I'm writing, the way they feel when you write with them, the feedback between your hand, the pen, and the paper, the connection to what you're writing about. It encourages me to journal more. I have to write 6 to 8 pages of notes for work every single day. And being able to do that with what feels to me like a piece of jewelry or a work of art, a sculpture, is just, I can't express to you how much I love it. So I know that my audience is more about cute art, and this is so off to the side. And this is probably the last video I'll make for a while about fountain pens, but this was such a huge deal and it was so many months in the making that, and I also want to share, I am now on a pen no buy. So I've blocked Pen Swap, I've blocked Virtual Pen Show on Instagram. I've muted, not blocked, but muted them. Obviously, they haven't done anything wrong. I just need to not look at any pens because that's really where it starts. If I look at pens, that's when the desire to get it starts, right? If you don't even know it exists, you don't know to crave it. So I'm just kind of putting on blinders on myself so I can't see any other pens than these for quite some time. I do have one pen left that's coming from the London Pen Co. They have a huge sale going on, 40% off. So I did get one final pen. This is before I went on the no buy, and it just hasn't arrived yet because obviously it's coming all the way from London. But that one is in Water Lily Koi, which is a Brooks blank that I've been watching for quite some time. So I am obsessed with the pens that I have, and I just want to spend several months bonding with these pens, learning about these pens, and appreciating these pens. And I'm hopeful that now that my sort of ultimate grail pen right here, the cuspid, is in my hot little hands, that's been really helping me cool it on buying new pens, because it's sort of like, okay, you dreamed about a pen, decided it was way outside of your budget. It was like the most ridiculous grail pen. And because work has been so crazy and amazing, you got it for yourself. So we probably don't need to be lugging up pens anymore, not for a while. So I wanted to share with you oh, look at how it writes. Look how beautiful this is. And to know that Emmy, who also has a YouTube channel here, Pen Venture, is a great YouTube channel here about fountain pens. If you're interested and you share this sort of obsession that I have, to know that he tuned this for me, he realigned it so that the nib, when I was writing, would align with that cuspid pattern so I could look at that beautiful chatoyant pattern while I was writing. He just made this the pen for me, and I love it so much. All of these pens are so special to me. I use all of them. I rotate through them as I journal so none of them get neglected. And I just wanted to share it with you because I'm really excited about it. I know it's not art really relevant, it's art adjacent, but I'm really, really obsessed with them. And I wanted to share that joy and that excitement with you because you're my people, you're my little community. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you liked seeing my pretty fancy pens. I am going to be going on this no buy just to share with you my tips and tricks for a no buy in case you want to go on one with your art supplies, which I know a lot of us do at different times. I'm not looking at anything on sale. I'm not going to any website where there's a checkout. I'm muting any accounts that tend to trigger me for buying. I'm not looking at any hauls. I'm not looking at any new pen days. Or if I choose to, I have to kind of psych myself up to know, okay, you're going to watch this, but you're not getting anything. So I'm also bonding with these pens, bonding with what I have, appreciating what I have. I'll probably be doing a bunch of thirst traps for my pens on my Instagram. So if you're interested, definitely check that out. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, leave me a comment with which of the pens were your favorite, and make sure you're subscribed. It's really, really helpful if you do that. Until next time, remember, create something cute.